Can somebody please tell me what the is going on? Yes, yes, yes. It's the boxing talk with Rafi. And okay, we got a special guest today. Hopefully all being well. I know sometimes we've done a show and oh damn, got the notification straight away that the YouTube must be happy with me. Don't normally get the notification that we're live straight away. But yeah, I know that sometimes in the past, we've had some little problems and, guests haven't come on. We booked guests and they haven't managed to come on. So now I don't even advertise that we got a guest because we don't know. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. Okay, everything's good around the back. Everything's good around the back. Everything's good around it. Okay, so where are we? It's Boxing Talk with Rafi 148. And yeah, as you know, on a Thursday, we like to have an interview. We like to have a guest. We like to talk to people who've been there and done that. And this Thursday is no different from any other. I like to speak to people who've walked the road, who have climbed or attempted to climb the mountain, who've been there, got the badge, got the T-shirt, got the experience, and that's the kind of guys we like to talk to. Not really the up and coming guys. That's good as well. The up and coming guys are good as well, but really, there's nothing like talking to people who have been there and done it. Nothing beats experience. And with that said, without further ado, allow me to introduce to you none other than the man, Angel Manfredy. Angel, it's good to have you.
How you doing?
Finally.
How you doing? How you doing?
Finally, last week we got it together. We talked. I think we last spoke about a month ago. Feels like about a month ago. But
Yeah.
finally we got it together, and it's good to have you over here at Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Let me just make this
Thank you
little
for
mind.
having me. Thank you for having
Oh,
me.
hey, 100%, 100%, and Count L is early in the building. He says, "Salute, Angel."
How
Um,
you doing? How you doing?
Excellente. We're gonna have more people. We're gonna have more people coming on through. Um, so let me just do a quick test of this something. It's okay. I heard a little clicking somewhere, but it's okay. Okay, so um, what am I saying? What I'm hearing that clicking. I'm hearing that clicking. If I mute myself, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, okay. We see. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Is there some clicking? Can you hear some clicking, Angel? Can you hear a clicking? No.
A little bit. A little
Okay.
static.
Oh, a bit of static, little bit of static. Okay. So, without much further ado, let me get the banner up. I don't understand why there's static. I don't understand why there's static. I don't understand it. I don't understand. 1 2 1 2. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So let's get through this. Let's forge through this. Okay. We got James Jameson up in the building. Okay. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Angel sound is low. Angel sound is low. You're a little bit low.
Huh?
They say your sound is a little bit low.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. It's a little bit low. It's a little bit low, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. So let's take that down and let's get straight into it. Angel Manfredy in the building. Angel, you fought. I don't want to start. I don't. I don't want to start at the end. The way you got to, the level you got to. I don't want to start there because because we know you fought. We know you fought Mayweather. We know you had that classic fight with Gatti. But I don't want to start there. I don't. I want to start with. I want to start with the beginning. I want to start at the beginning. What got you? Yeah, it's real bad static, real bad static, real bad static. It's just
Well, what got me started? You want to know?
say that again. Yeah, when what,
You want to know what got me started?
sorry, say that again.
You want to know what got me started to get in the
Yeah,
ring?
yeah. I want to know what got you started, what got you into the gym. Over to you, Andrew.
All right. It was at 9 years old. I got into a street fight with a guy from the projects, and whooped him up pretty bad. And I had blood on my hands, and I was walking home after I beat him up real bad. I was walking home, and my dad said, "You fighting again?" I said, "Yes." He said, come with me." He took me to the boxing gym at 9 years old. I got into the ring at 9 years old. I got knocked down 3 times. And then I pointed at everybody and said, "I'm going to be world champion." And ever since then, at 9 years old, I started my amateur career at 9.
Time, time. Um, you know what, Angel? You know what? When I think this is how we're gonna do it. When you talk, I'm gonna mute myself, and then when I talk, if you could mute your phone, I think the static is coming from the feedback. So when I'm talking, if you mute yourself on your phone, there's a mute button. There's a speaker with a line through it, which is a mute button. So when I'm talking, if you press that mute button like that, like if you press that mute button, can you do it? Yeah. Okay. I think you've pressed the mute and the static is over. We can't hear no static no more. So when I talk, you press your mute, and when you talk, I'll press my mute, and that's how we'll get over it. Um, the problem is because without the earphones, then we get the static problem. But we're gonna press on. When I'm talking, you mute, and when you talk, I'll mute, and we'll get through it fine. Otherwise, it just sounds like somebody's got a bag of French fries, crisps, and they're just rubbing them together. But this is fine now because you're muted and I'm talking, and I'll do the same when you're talking. So we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. Okay. So 9 years old, get into too many fights. Your dad takes you to the gym, and your dad takes you to the gym. Okay, yeah, and boom, got knocked down 3 times, and that was the beginning of your career. Okay, Angel Manfredy up in the building. Okay, so Angel, take us further into your amateur career. Talk to us about your amateur career.
Well, in the amateurs, I was 48-8, but I didn't really like the amateurs too much. A lot of politics in amateurs and all that, but I just didn't like the amateurs because the headgear and the gloves were small, and I just didn't like the amateurs. And once I turned 18, I turned pro. I was still a senior in high school, and I turned pro. I lost my first pro fight. Got stopped my first pro fight, and then after that pro fight, had a couple more fights, and then I got into a car accident. And you can see my scar on my forehead. I got into a car accident, and I went straight to the telephone pole. The driver started smashing his passenger side. The front end was smashed to my chest. They had to weld me out of the car to get me out of the car with the jaws of life. and I praise God that I made it. And I woke up in the hospital, and the first thing I told the doctor, I said, "Will I ever be able to fight again?" He said, "Never again. You're finished. You're done. You'll never be able to fight again." I said, "Yeah, right. We'll see about that." But first, I'd like to give glory to my God, Jesus Christ. Amen.
100%, 100%. How old were you? How old were you? How many fights had you had in your pro career when you got into the car accident?
I had 3 pro fights. I was probably one and two as an amateur. But I got into my car accident. After I got into my car accident, I started knocking everybody out. I nicknamed myself El Diablo, the devil, and I wore a devil's mask. After I got into the car accident, I wore a devil's mask, and I got devil tattoos on me and all that. And as you know, my body's tatted up. But every tattoo means something. But I don't get tattoos no more though. But I nicknamed myself El Diablo after the car accident, and I was knocking out everybody after that.
Okay, so you found a new sense of purpose after the car accident. You said, "Wow, I could have perished. I could have perished. I better make every moment count." After that,
Yes, yes. I it was another chance I got. You know, so I should have been dead. I had no concussion, no broken bones, testing negative because I was doing drugs and I tested negative. And and I don't know how I tested negative because I was messed up when I got into the car accident. But all I remember was waking up and pointing to the doctor and asking the doctor would I be able to fight again. He said never again. And in my mind I said, yeah, right, we'll see about that. And I got back into the ring, nicknamed myself El Diablo, the devil. And then I went knocking out everybody. I can't hear you.
my bad, I was still muted. My bad, I was still muted. Okay, so what was your aim when you turned professional? What was your goal? What was your goal?
My goal was to become world champion. When I got knocked down when I was 9 years old, first day in the ring, I got knocked down 3 times. I pointed everybody saying, I'm going to be world champion. I won the world title when I fought Calvin Grove. Calvin Grove was a former IBF champion, and I knocked him out in the 7th round.
Yeah, so that must have obviously you was born in America, right? From Puerto Rican parents, born in America. You're muted. You're muted.
I was born in Gary, Indiana, in the United States. My parents are from Puerto Rico.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so you're in the amateurs. I mean, you're in the pros now. You've knocked out an ex-champion. So you must be feeling. You must be feeling. Yes, I'm on my way. I've just knocked out an ex-champion. I'm on my way. This is after your accident now.
Yes, I was my record was 12-2, 1 draw, 9 knockouts, and I knocked out Calvin Grove in the 7th round to win the world title. I defended it 7 times, twice on HBO against Wilson Rodriguez and R.A. Paez. And then I fought Arturo, got in my 3rd HBO fight when I got my contract with HBO.
So we talked to a lot of people who almost got there, but you got to the top. You got to the pinnacle. You wanted to be a world champion. You became a world champion, and defended that champion multiple times. Talk to us about the moment you got the belt. You got the belt, and now you're at the mountaintop, and now you're champ. Now you're champ. Talk to us about that.
Well, when I got the world title, it was 2 years after my car accident. It was when I was 21. When I got the world title, it felt awesome. You know what I'm saying? But I just knew I wasn't where I needed to be. I needed to beat somebody with a bigger with a that was beating everybody. And I saw Arturo Gatti like 2 or 3 years before I saw him. I said, I'm going to fight him one day. I pointed at the TV. My wife said, yeah, right. A year later, 3 years later, I'm in the ring with Arturo Gatti. And it was a 12-round fight. It was really a title fight because we were both world champions. He was IBF world champion, LWU world champion. And we were both junior lightweight world champion. And he made it a 12-round fight. It was all set up for him to win. Nobody was on my side. But I already knew with all my heart that I was going to stop him. I told him, I'm going to stop you. I'm going to cut you. I'm going to stop you. I'm going to knock you down. And that's what happened. Exactly what I said. It happened. I cut him in the first round. I dropped him in the third round. I stopped him in the eighth round. I did exactly what I told him I was going to do to him. That's when I beat Arturo Gatti. That's when I got my HBO contract with HBO.
That is incredible. That's incredible. So who was training you at this point when you beat Arturo Gatti?
It was John Taylor from Gary, Indiana, and Sam Colonna from Chicago, Illinois. And my cutman, Jim Strickland, which he passed away. He passed away not too long ago. But I like to send a shout out to him, his family, Jim Strickland.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you got the championship now. You've got the HBO contract now. Who was your promoter?
Cedric Christian was my promoter at the time.
What? Yeah, that guy. Was he a South African guy? He had a big mustache. You're muted.
He passed away too as well. He passed away as well.
Yeah, Cedric Kushner. Because I rewatched your fight with Gatti. And I didn't know Cedric Kushner was your promoter. And I remember Cedric Kushner because he was involved in promoting rock and roll. I think he was involved with some of the big rock and roll groups like The Who. And I think he was involved with Jimi Hendrix, some of those guys in that time. Cedric Kushner.
I believe so. He's a big promoter as far as music is concerned. But he promoted me at.
Yeah. Because I was surprised. I've watched documentaries on, I'm into management and promotions and whatnot. And I've watched documentaries on some of the old, 80, some of the bands. And I'm pretty sure that Cedric Kushner was a big time promoter in the music field. Real big time guy, Cedric Kushner. Okay. So were you happy with the promotion and the management and the training? Talk to me about that aspect of things at that point.
Well, I was happy with my promotional company in a way I wasn't. I should have made a lot more than what I made, but that's okay. I didn't fight for the money. I fought for the fame, for the glory, for the fans, to give people back what they deserve and give them the best fights to fight. I wanted to fight the best, and to beat the best, to win to the best, lose to the best. As you know, I fought 4 more times for the world title on HBO.
Yes. So could have been better, could have been worse. You got to the championship. You could have got paid more. But overall, you made it to the top. You made it to the top. What would you do?
Yeah, I made millions, you know what I'm saying? But I should have made a lot more than what I made. But I still made some millions, in the low area millions. But probably about 5 or 6 million. But I should have made a lot more than that because I got the highest rating when I knocked out, when I beat Ivan Robinson on HBO. I got the highest rating on HBO. And that was after he beat Gotti twice.
Yeah. So could have been more, could have been more. If you just freeze that moment in time, what would you have done differently with what you know now, going back to that time, promotionally, managerial wise, promotion wise? What would the Angel Manfredy of today say to the Angel Manfredy of that time, knowing what you know now?
Well, I definitely would have got paid about $3 million for the uh, for the Stevie Johnson fight after I beat Ivan Robinson. I got the highest rating on HBO, and I definitely would have got about $2 to $3 million the next fight. But I just didn't have the managing team or the good enough team or the experienced team that knows about ratings and knows about all that you get on TV and all that. But it didn't matter. I got what I got, and I'm happy. I'm content. I blew it all, but I was El Diablo, the devil. So that's what happens when you're a devil. You lose everything, you know what I'm saying? But I thank God I'm back on my feet. I'm a trainer now, and I'm doing better.
Yes. That's what we like. We like the true stories. We like the true stories. James Jameson up in the building. He says you got out of it with your health, and you got to the top. You got to the top. You got to the top. But like you say, you had El Diablo. That was your emblem. You was fighting under the M Diablo kind of thing. And yeah. When you're living that way, you was living. Tell us how you was living. Tell us how you was living back then, Freddie, if you don't mind. If that's not too personal, how was you living back then? You was.
I was living like a devil. You know what I'm saying? I never did drugs before a fight, but after the fight, it was party time, and the drugs, the woman, the fame, the fortune, you name it. I did traveling the world, seeing the best, laying with the best, doing the best, doing the drugs, cocaine, all the drugs you could possibly think about. I was doing. I was trying to get fulfillment in my life, and I didn't. And I was looking for fulfillment in my life. I was empty inside, but I was, my name was El Diablo, but I was still empty inside. Nobody knew that I was empty inside. I was looking for hope. I was looking for guidance. I was looking for love. I found my wife. We've been together since I was 16 years old. But I was looking for love, and I found Jesus. Once I found Jesus, my whole life changed. My mind, my body, my spirit, everything is all good now. So I thank God for it all.
100%, 100%. Um, did you have an entourage? Because they say money goes quicker than it comes. Money goes quicker than it comes. Did you was you running around with an entourage?
Yeah, I had a lot of so-called friends, and Man, we partied, man. I mean, we partied like there was no tomorrow. You know, I was El Diablo. But once I got a call for a fight, boom, I stopped everything. Nothing got in the way of boxing. Only one time it got in the way, and I was doing drugs. That was for the Steve Johnson fight. But a month and a half before I was doing drugs, and then I got into training camp for the Steve Johnson fight.
Okay, okay. For the Steve Johnson fight, how did that fight go? How did that fight go?
Well, it went 12 rounds. He got the decision. Uh, I don't know if it was a split decision or a regular decision. I'm not too sure. It was a close fight, but he got the win, and he retained his WBC world title.
He retained his, and you lost yours.
I kept mine still. No, mine was gone by then. I already separated from the world. I already defended my world title 7 times, twice on HBO. But after the 7th time, after I beat Gotti, I moved up to one lightweight.
I see that. I see that. Yeah, I see that. So you moved up to lightweight to contend up to lightweight. Why did you move up to lightweight? Was making weight, it's getting a bit hard. You was outgrowing the weight, or what was the issue there?
Well, after my 7 times defending my world title, I couldn't make 130. I couldn't make 130 no more. But when they offered Arturo Gotti, they said 135. I said, beautiful. I said, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, this is meant to be. This is meant to happen. I said, yes, I'll fight him. I only got $250,000 for the fight, but it didn't matter. It wasn't about the title. It wasn't about his title. It was about his name, Arturo Thunder Gotti. Angel Manfredy, TKO, Arturo Thunder Gotti. That's what I wanted to put. That's all. That's what it's all about. Beating the best, and Arturo Gotti was the best at the time.
Yes, yes. We got it up there. We got that win up there. Let me resize the screen so people can see. Where are we? Right there. Arturo Gotti. Right there. Where are we? TKO win for Angel Manfredy. Okay. So let me bring that down. Stop sharing that. Okay. So yeah. So you took care of Gatti. And take the story from there. You moved up to 135 now. You moved up to 135 now. 135. You just beat Gatti TKO.
Yeah. I beat Gotti, and then I became the best in the world at the time. And I got the big shot. I got 4 more world title fights, and then they offered for me to fight Floyd Mayweather. Well, my next fight was against Floyd Mayweather, but I didn't know who it was. When they offered the fight, they said, "We're gonna fight for you, man, Freddie." I said, "Cool, I'll fight anybody." They said Floyd Mayweather. I said, "Who the hell's that?" I said, "I'll fight him." They said 130. I said, "I can't make 130. $1 million." I said, "Hold on." And I got paid $1 million for Floyd Mayweather.
So yeah, just mute yourself for me there.
I had to think about that. And I said, "Oh, $1 million." I said, "Oh, let me think about that." I said, "You know what? I'll fight him. Go ahead, make the fight." I couldn't make 130. I said, "Make the fight." I never said no to nobody. So I said, "Make the fight." And they made the fight.
I'm looking at that now. Floyd Mayweather After you fought Arturo Gatti, you fought Isander Lassen, and then you fought, you beat him. Then you fought John Brown at Madison Square Gardens. You beat him, unanimous decision. And then on what is it? The 19th of December, 1998, you fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. At 130.
Yes, yes, I fought Floyd Mayweather after my 7 times defending world title against John Brown. I fought Floyd Mayweather, but I couldn't make 130. But when they offered $1 million, I said, okay, I'll fight him. So I fought him.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And are you serious? Did you not know? Had you not heard of Floyd Mayweather before that? Did you not know who he was?
I said, who the hell's that? I didn't know who he was. I honestly did not know that he was a bronze medalist in the Olympics. I didn't know, and I didn't care. Uh, I wanted to beat. I wanted to beat the best. I beat the best. Arturo Gatti, he was the best. So who's next? Bring on Mayweather. I didn't care. When they fought, when we fought, they stopped the fight prematurely. They shouldn't have stopped the fight. I was defending myself, and they stopped the fight, and he wasn't even landing any punches, and they stopped the fight. Can't hear you.
Okay, okay. So they stopped the fight. They stopped the fight prematurely. But but you knew who he was after the fight. You knew who he was after the fight. You knew that you was
No,
up against.
I did not. I did not know who he was. After the fight, somebody told me who he was, and I said, "Oh, okay." I said, but it didn't matter. I didn't care because I beat Gotti, and Gotti was a bigger name than Mayweather at the time. And I beat the big name with Arturo Gotti. He was the bigger name, and Mayweather he was undefeated. But it didn't matter. I still wanted to fight the best, and if he was one of the best, so be it. But they did me wrong, and they stopped the fight prematurely in the fight. It was prematurely stopped. They shouldn't have stopped the fight. I was still ready to fight. I was just defending myself when he was throwing punches at me.
Yeah, but so okay, so what's the mindset now? You just lost to a guy you didn't know, bronze medal, whatever medal. Yeah, you got the bronze, didn't you? You got bronze, bronze medalist. You've lost that fight, but you've made $1 million. How do you square everything up? You've lost the fight, but you've made $1 million. Well, you haven't made $1 million because after they take the money and whatever. But you've lost the fight, but you've made some money. You made some good money. Um, how you feeling? How you feeling? What's the plan? What's the roadmap? What's the plan?
Well, the plan was to go back up to 135 because I couldn't make 130. And I went back up to 135, and I fought Ivan Robinson was the next fight, I believe. Or did I have a fight after that? Hello? I can't hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah, okay. You fought Floyd Mayweather and then Ernesto Benitez. You beat him, took him out in 3 rounds. Yeah. And then you fought Ivan Robinson and then Luis Alfonso Lizaraj. Okay, over to you.
I fought Ivan Robinson. When I beat Ivan Robinson, I got another title fight after he beat Gotti twice. Ivan Robinson said that he's the one that really beat Gotti. I'm like, what? I'm the one that beat Gotti. I said, you didn't beat Gotti. I said, you beat him twice. That don't mean nothing. I said, I'm the one that really beat Gotti. I'm going to take care of you. So I fought him anyways, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get paid that much for that fight either, but I was still signed with HBO. I got, I don't know, 3, 4,000, 100,000. But I fought Ivan Robinson because he was talking all this stuff saying that he's the one that really beat Gotti because he beat him twice. I said, no, I'm the one that beat him because I stopped him. You didn't stop him. You went the distance with him. I said, I'm going to take care of you. So I fought Ivan Robinson and I beat him. And then I got another world title fight.
Yes, yes, yes. You got another world title fight with Stevie Johnson.
Yes, with Stevie Johnson. But a month before that, a month and a half before that, I was doing drugs. But and then I got off drugs, and then a month and a half I trained for him. But I was mentally not ready for the fight. Mentally I wasn't there, but I still won 12 rounds with the champ. Stevie Johnson was an awesome fighter.
Yeah, yeah, Stevie Johnson. You didn't get paid, but you went 12 rounds. You got 12 rounds.
I got paid. I got
Oh,
paid very well from Stevie
oh,
Johnson, close to
oh,
$1 million.
wow, wow, wow. So that was Stevie Johnson. Got paid well, so that's excellent. That's great. And then you fought guys like Sean Fletcher, Vincent Howard, Sean Simmons, Jerry Cooper, Augustine Lorenzo. So you had a good run. You had a good run. And then you fought Diego Corrales.
I fought Diego Corrales at 130. I couldn't make 130, but I took the fight for the money. I took the fight for the money, and shouldn't have took the fight, but I took the fight for the money, and they were trying to set up him with a Mayweather, and they set that up. After he beat me, they compared him, how he beat me, compared to Mayweather, how Mayweather beat me, and they compared the two, and they put them two together, and they fought each other, and Mayweather took care of them. But I couldn't make 130 when I fought Diego Corrales.
Hey, 1 second, 1 moment. The volume. Okay. Thank you for the heads up on that. Thank you for the heads up on that. Okay, yeah. The audio is not the best, but we're making do with what we got. So that's fine. We'll struggle through. We'll soldier through. We'll soldier through it. Okay. Question from James Jameson. How long were you in the training camps? How long was your average training camp?
2.5, 3 months.
2.5 to 3 months. That's 10 to 10 to 12 weeks. That's 10 to 12 weeks. So yeah, that's standard. That's standard. That's what I think. That's what I think a training camp is: 2.5 to 3 months, 10 weeks to 12. Yes, absolutely. So just mute yourself for me, Angel. Just mute yourself. Just mute yourself for me, please, Angel. Just mute yourself for me, please, when you're not speaking, because otherwise we get the static. Okay, so much appreciation. Okay, so and then you go on a long run. Another run, unbeaten run. You're beating everybody. After the Diego Corrales, you fight Carlos Alberto Ramirez, Juan Polo Perez, Juan Angel Macias, Verdell Smith, Lamar Murphy, Julio Diaz, so you beat all of those.
I fought Julio Diaz when he was undefeated, and there HBO was looking at him like he was gonna be the next world champion. But when I fought Julio Diaz, I beat him on HBO. Got the decision on HBO and beat him.
Yes. Yes, I see that. Yeah. That's strong. That's strong win. Strong. Impressive. And then you come up against Paul Spadafora.
Well, some people think I beat Spadafora, but I thought it was a draw. But some people said that I really won that fight. But I thought it was a draw. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I made the money that I wanted to make. I did what I wanted to do, was be the best, and I became the best when I beat Arturo Gatti. That's what I wanted to do my whole life, was become world champion. I want to become world champion, become the best, and I became the best. And they put Mayweather, they put they put Ivan, they put Stevie Johnson, they put Diego Corrales, they put Spadafora, they put Julio Diaz. I mean, they put everybody in front of me, and I fought the best, I beat the best, I lost to the best.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. It was definitely impressive what you did. Had some very notable wins over the likes of Arturo Gatti, Ivan Robinson by knockout, Jorge Paez, Julio Diaz, and got in there a close fight with Paul Spadafora, Diego Corrales. Yeah, those are big names, big names. So you have the career, you've got the impressive wins, you got to the mountaintop, you become champ, you've defended your championships, and then you fought other champs. So I mean, that's a career. That's a serious career. Okay, so take us to the end of the career. Now, when you know maybe it's time to leave, talk us through that process of knowing, coming to the realization that maybe you're gonna have to walk away.
Well, after my last fight, I don't know if I won or lost my last fight, but I just said, that's it. I'm done. I don't want to fight no more. I became a born again Christian like 2 years before I retired. In 2002, I became a born again Christian. And I got baptized in Jesus' name, got filled with the Holy Ghost, and became a born again Christian. And I knew it was time to retire.
Yes. It's time to move on. And we got a few questions here. You felt it, you knew, born again, you knew it was time to make a change, get on with the rest of your life. But before we move on, got some questions in here to ask you. Okay. Yeah, Nick Diaz in the building. He says, shout out to Angel El Diablo Manfredy. Love these wars. Got cheated against Floyd. That's a big fan of yours. Who else we got? Let Angel know that he was one of my favorite fighters, and I lost track of him. Good to see him again. Yeah, we're bringing these guys back. You know, we're bringing these guys back. You haven't seen him for years, but here he is on Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. That's the Benders. Who else we got? Get your questions in, folks. Get your questions in, and while you got the chance. Yeah, we're gonna put your Facebook in the description box, Angel, so that your fans who haven't seen you for a while, they'll be able to contact you again, because some of them don't know that you're on Facebook. But we're gonna put your Facebook in the description box below. Over to you, Angel.
Sounds like a plan, my brother. I want all my fans to be a part of doing now and what's happening now in my career, in my life. I thank God that I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? I've gone through it all. I was El Diablo. Now I'm the angel. I'm the angel now, and I thank God that I'm an angel now. I'm a messenger of God. That's what I am. That's what I do, and that's what I love to do is win people to the Lord, bring people to God. It's what it's all about. It's all about Jesus Christ.
100%. 100%. I'm just telling people to get your questions in. Get your questions in. Okay, while he's here. That's the whole idea. Okay, so okay, so yeah. So okay, your career's over. You've moved away, you've walked away, you're born again. Before I talk about that stage, you've already touched on the fact that you wish you had more looking back, if you had to change anything, you'd have more experienced managers. Your management team would have been more experienced. Looking back, you can see that at certain points you should have been paid more. What is your advice before we move on? What is your advice to the nowadays fighters today, when it comes to managing their careers, when it comes to getting paid right, etc., etc.? Over to you.
Well, fighters today, they have to make a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, you got to make a name for yourself. You got to beat the best to become the best, and that's what it's all about in boxing. If you want to be notarized, you want to have notoriety, you want to have popularity, you want to fight the best, beat the best, lose to the best, but fight the best. And your goals, and you gotta have a name to back you up. Your name gotta back you up, just like my name was El Diablo, the devil, Angel Manfredy. My name, I had a name. I had a story behind the mask that I was wearing. That story it's already been shown today, told to you today about my story, how I was living like a devil, but I was living behind the mask. But inside that mask, I was really an angel, and I thank God that I can share it to you. If you ever need a manager, you ever need somebody advice, you could call me at 219-344-8267. You can call me. I'll give you advice. I'll let you know what you should get paid, what you shouldn't get paid, what you should have, what's gonna make you happy in the boxing world today. That's what it's all about. Making a name for yourself. You gotta make a name for yourself in the game. So I let all my fighters know, make a name for yourself. Once you make a name for yourself, sky's the limit. You can make all the money you can. Mayweather showed that. Mayweather won hundreds of millions of dollars because he made a name for himself, called himself Money. That's his name, Money Mayweather. But the love of money is the root of all evil. There's a lot of evil in you, Mayweather, but I still love you, my brother.
Okay, so where I just brought up your Facebook, so let's share that for a second. Let me share that for a second.
It's where I'm talking to the kids. It's the Facebook. Facebook where I'm talking to the kids.
Is this the one? Yeah. This is the one. This is the one. This is Angel Manfredy, and that's his name right there. Can you see? Oh, let me hold on. Where are we? Let me take that little thing down there. Let me take that thing down, get it out of the way. Okay, so I think you can see it clearer now. Angel Manfredy. You can see that, right? Angel Manfredy. Yeah, you can see that. That's his Facebook. That's his Facebook right there.
I can't see nothing right now.
Oh, you can't see nothing right now. Maybe because I'm sharing. Maybe it's because I'm sharing. You can't see nothing, but they can see it. They can see it. Trust me. When I stop sharing, you'll probably see again. But I'm just showing them. I'm just showing your Facebook right now. Just showing your Facebook, so they know it's Angel Manfredy. So that's pretty clear and pretty straightforward. Okay, so what are we doing now? Okay, so we stop sharing that and we good. Okay, so yeah, before we go on to exactly what you're doing now, why is Mayweather the devilish? Talk to us about that. Talk to us about the devilishness. Why is Mayweather devilish? Talk to us about that.
Well, it's not that he's devilish, but the Bible says that the love of money is the root of all evil. It's the love. He loves money, and that's his God. Is the dollar. It's sad that that's who he chooses to be called Money Mayweather because that's all he's about is money. He lives off money and he's gonna die and he ain't gonna have money with him when he meets judgment. And he has to make that decision just like I had to make the decision. I had to turn from my wicked ways and get right with God. Mayweather, he loves money. And the root of all evil is the love of money.
Yes. The love of money. It is written. So it is written that the love of money is the root of all evil, for sure. Is boxing itself, is the pursuit of boxing, is that damaging people, getting damaged yourself? Is boxing evil? Is hitting people in the head evil?
Well, I mean, it's not of God, you know what I'm saying? But I had to see that, you know what I'm saying? At first, I couldn't see it when I got born again. I was still fighting, but my heart wasn't there. That's what changed with my heart, my hunger, my desire, my killer instinct was gone. I was a born again Christian and I had nothing loving me. And I prayed for my clients after I prayed for them after I knocked them down. I prayed for them after I knocked them out. That's how I was when I changed to Acts 2:38, which is the scripture, which how you got to get born again. Acts 2:38. That's what I wore on my trunks. And I prayed for my opponents that I knocked down or knocked out. I prayed for them, but it was hard living, professing to be a Christian and beating up people. It's not of God, and I chose to retire. I chose to turn from boxing and turn to God, and now it's all about me and the Lord. But I still watch boxing once in a while, but I don't really watch it anymore.
I hear you. Okay, so people, get your comments in. Keep your comments coming in, and don't be afraid. And don't be afraid to show a little bit of appreciation. Don't be afraid to drop $1 in the tin. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Let me read some of the comments. We're getting some real good comments, Angel. Let me go through some of the comments right about now. Keep your comments in. It's not every day you get to talk to Angel Manfredy. I'm telling you, get your comments in. Seize the moment, seize the day. That's what we're about. Okay. So James comes in and said, you are an inspiration, Angel. Yes, yes, yes. Coco One comes in and says, classic interview. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Good job. Coco says, Angel Manfredy, good to see you and hear from you. Tank Nation says, King Rafi, with the great interviews. Thank you, brother. And Tank Nation once again says, Angel was a true warrior in the ring. Yes, yes, yes. So a lot of compliments for Angel. And let me go to the next pertinent and logical sequential question. Okay, so Angel, it's a question I ask. There's certain questions I ask all the boxers, all the ex-boxers who come on here. Who do you think, who in your estimation, there's a number of questions and I'm going to go through them. They might seem kind of random to you, but it don't matter. It's just quick fire shot. But there's certain questions I always like to ask. Who do you rate? Who do you rate as the two best promoters that you know of? Not necessarily you fought under them, but just two best promoters that you know of.
Promoters, I guess I have to say Bob Arum is a great promoter. And the promoter that Mayweather has, great promoter as well, because he taught Mayweather how to invest his money. And that's what fighters don't do, nowadays. We blow our money and we blow everything. We don't have a retirement. That's what I want to talk about too as well. Boxers should have a retirement. We're professional fighters. We make the money. We should have a retirement. We should have something coming in every month for us. We made millions of dollars on TV. We should have a retirement. That's what boxers should have these days.
100%. Talk about that. That's a regular conversation over here. That's a regular conversation over here. We're talking about retirement plans. Boxers, fighters in general, boxers need retirement plans, financial guidance. I think there should be, we've talked about it over here many times, above, there should be an integral part of boxing should include some basic form of financial management. I don't know whether it should come from the organizations, whether it should come from the promoters, the maybe not
promoters, matchmakers, managers, and fighters, and TV. If you make it to TV, regardless of anything, it should come from them. And TV don't want to pay taxes. Managers don't want to pay. Promoters don't want to pay. They don't want to pay to get the retirement for fighters, which is wrong. Boxers should have retirement.
100%. The retirement, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me how they don't set out. There's nothing set up where by 10% or 20% of each purse that you receive goes into a retirement plan. At least 20% of each purse that you receive should be taken from the promoter. Yes, goes to you in your name, yes, but in a certain account, in a retirement account, a retirement fund. 20% off the top of every fight you have, I feel, should go into some kind of fund. Over to you.
Right, right. You're exactly right. It should come from the promoters, managers, matchmakers, and TV. Because that TV is where you make the money. And Lord knows I was a TV fighter and I made a lot of money. But I was El Diablo at the same time. And the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And he stole everything from me. But guess what? He couldn't steal from me? My life. I have eternal life with Jesus Christ now. And he can't take that from me. So praise Jesus.
100, 100, 100, 100. He couldn't take your soul. Well, he could have took your soul, but you didn't let him. You resisted that temptation. You let him take certain things. You let him take your money, but you didn't let him take your soul. So you kept hold of that. You kept hold of the most valuable thing. Okay, so so we talked about the money. There needs to be 20% minimum taken off every purse, off every fighter, which goes to the fighter, but goes in the fighter's name, but goes to a certain account which is inaccessible until your later years. And so, yeah, I totally agree with that. So we're going to ask some random questions now. That's a good question. Okay, so Jeffrey DeRuzon, he says, ask Freddie, Manfredy, ask Angel, who was the best fighter you fought? Angel, who was the best fighter you fought?
I would say in my prime, I would say Arturo Gotti. When I fought him, he was the best when I fought him. And he was the best. He was the name fighter, the one that made all the money. But in my prime, I fought the best, and that was Arturo Gotti. He was the name at the time, the big name at the time.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so what did you think? What do you keep your questions coming in, folks? Don't fall asleep. Keep your questions coming in. You know, we got this opportunity, make the damn most of it. So what did you think? What did you think of Floyd Mayweather when you fought him?
Once again, I didn't know who he was, so I said, "Who the hell's that?" I didn't know who he was at the time. But Floyd Mayweather, I tipped my hat off to Floyd. Floyd's a good fighter, but if anything, they should have given me a rematch when I beat Ivan Robinson. He should have fought me at 135. I said, fight me now. I told on TV, I said, fight me now, Mayweather. Fight me at 135. I couldn't make 130. Fight me at 135. He wouldn't fight me. He didn't fight me. He didn't give me an opportunity for a rematch. So, which I felt was very not a champion to not do that because I got the highest rating on HBO. He should have gave me an opportunity. It would have made big money, and it would have been an awesome fight. And that's who would have been the best at 135, not 130.
Yes, yes, yes. And so boxing. Is it a dirty game, Angel? Looking back, is boxing a dirty game? Is it a dirty game, and if so, why?
Boxing is dirty in a way. If you don't know the game, it can treat you like they treat fighters and give them barely nothing. But boxing is a dirty game. You got to beat the best to become the best in boxing. You got to make a name for yourself in boxing. That's another way. That's the only way you're gonna make it in boxing.
Boxing is a dirty game. They need to sort out the financial. They need to sort out the financial remuneration for these guys. They need to sort out the financial remuneration. Did you ever, Angel? Did you ever go to a weigh-in? Do you ever go to a weigh-in thinking, hey, I might have to fight 2 fights for 1 check? I may have to fight this guy in the weigh-in. This guy's kind of crazy. Or was you the crazy guy? How did it work out? Who was the crazy? Yeah, talk to me about that.
I was the crazy guy. I wanted to fight everybody, and I fought everybody. I fought the best in the world, only the best. I beat the best. I lost to the best, but I fought the best in the world.
Can't say more than that. Can't ask for more than that. Who was the craziest guy? Who was the craziest guy behind the scenes? Who was the craziest guy? We're not asking you to give out too many secrets. Who was the craziest guy behind the scenes?
I would say it would have been me. I was the craziest guy. Me, Prince Ahmed. We were the crazy fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Who was the thugs back then? Who were the thugs? Who were the thugs behind the scenes back then? Who were the thugs? Did you ever run into any thugs? You know, backstage, some boxers, Angel, they're crazy.
No, I haven't. No, I thank God I
haven't. Fair play. Okay, Angel. So take us to where you are. Take us to where you are today. Who is Angel Manfredy today, and what is Angel Manfredy today doing?
Well, Angel Manfredy is first and foremost a born-again Christian. Acts 2:38. An apostolic man of God, which I go to Christian Revival Center. My pastor is Pastor Otano, and I'm a man of God, which I'm a husband. I'm a man of God. I'm a man of God, and I'm a husband to my beautiful wife Yvette. My 3 children. Angel is the youngest. Marina, Celeste. My 5 grandchildren. Leah, Amanda, Carson, Levi, and Aaliyah. I thank God for my children. Thank God for my family. It's all about family now. It's all about family now. I'm a family man now, and I love family. I love doing what I have to do, and I'm also a personal trainer. So if you need training for the champ, come to Indiana, 219-344-8267. Train with the champ. Angel Manfredy. Train one-on-one with the champ. One-on-one training with the champ. Anybody can get it.
Great stuff. Over there doing the personal training thing. Family man now. Father, grandfather, man of God now. Turned his life all the way around. Different priorities these days. And Angel, come back in and tell talk to the young boxers. Talk to them. The floor is yours. Talk to them.
Well, I want to tell all the young fighters to train hard, dedicate themselves, train hard, don't go out partying, don't go drinking, don't go doing drugs, don't womanize, because I did all that. Be smart, fight the best, beat the best, train hard, dedicate yourself, give 100% to every fight, no matter if it's a tune-up fight or a big fight, doesn't matter. Give 100% to every fight you do, and then you will become a champion.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's get into some of these comments right about now. Where are we? Okay, Angel, who is your favorite current fighters to watch? Who are amongst your favorite fighters to watch right about now?
I mean, right now, you know what? We don't get along. What we do, we don't get along. But I like Mayweather, but he doesn't fight no more. He's retired now. So I like to say, right now, I really, to tell you the truth, I really don't know what names are out there right now. Uh, Only Canelo.
Yeah.
Canelo's a good fighter. But I don't know other names out there right now because I don't stay close to the game anymore.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You moved on now. You've moved on. Got different priorities, different outlook. Yeah, and that's the way it is. People move on. People move on and get on, carry on with their lives. Yesterday's yesterday. Fun memories, painful memories. But overall, you made it through. You made it through the other side. You was living like the devil, but you made it through the other side. Angel, Manfredy. It's been a pleasure to have you on. Honor and the pleasure. I've already sent this link to your Facebook. So if you want to share that amongst your Facebook, then that would be great. Let people know. Let people see the Angel Manfredy, the champ. The champ is still putting up a good fight, but it's a more enjoyable fight. It's a more enjoyable fight these days. It's a family man, church man. Yeah. So, Angel, it's been a pleasure having you. Yeah, just give your final words, Angel. Anything you wanted to say that you didn't say, the floor is yours.
Well, I'd just like to thank the Lord for this day, for you, my brother. I'd like to thank you for your show that you're doing, helping fighters get their names out there, and to let people know that we're still out there, but getting us out there and letting people know what we're doing now, and letting the world knows. Get right with Jesus Christ. Choose the Lord Jesus in all your ways. He should guide you and direct your soul. Just like He's directing my soul, He's got me living I feel like a king. To tell you the truth, I feel like a king. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I feel blessed. But I'd like to thank all of you, all my fans. You the one that made me. My fans, my friends, my family. You the ones that made me who I am today. Thank you for being by my side. Thank you for being by my side. Thank you for supporting me and my family. Thank you very much. I love you. And I'm always going to be your champ. Angel Manfredy. I'm always going to be your champ. Love you. Thank you.
Angel Manfredy, it has been a pleasure to have you on. Thank you for coming over and sharing your story over here at Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Very much appreciation. I'm sure the people in the chat appreciated you coming. And we're going to get this interview out there. I'll share it on my social media. Let everybody know the champ is doing very, very well. And so what I say to you, Angel Manfredy, thank you very much. And yeah, much appreciation and blessed to you, Angel Manfredy.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a blessed day, brother. Love you, brother. I'll be praying for you, man. You and your ministry that you're doing. I'll be praying for you, brother.
Oh, damn. I was muted the whole time. So, once again, much thanks goes out to Angel Manfredy. He's gone now. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah. I know. I realized I was muted. But we sorted that out now. Excellent show, says Cal L. What? No volume still? The volume's come back now, surely. Surely the volume's come back now. Let me check. Yeah, I'm good. Pretty sure I'm good. Okay, so that was Boxing Talk with Rafi. The interview with Angel Manfredy. Much appreciation for him to come. I didn't advertise it beforehand because sometimes we never know how these things work out. I hate advertising something and then finding out that, there's something gone awry. But Angel was good to his word, unlike some others. He was good to his word, unlike some others. So yeah, big appreciation goes out to him. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to be going live again. Am I supposed to be going live again? I think I'm supposed to be going live again. Let me check. Yeah, I am. I'm supposed to be going live again at 11:10. Supposed to be going live again at 11:10. Let me just adjust that. Public. Boom. I don't even think I got a picture in there yet, but 11:10, we're going live again. Where are we? Okay, Diamond interview. Yeah, we had some little sound issues, but Freddie didn't have no earphones. If you ain't got no earphones, then it's going to be crackly. But we decided to carry on nonetheless. And yeah, people really seem to enjoy it. If you haven't put in a donation, then the next best thing you can do is share the video. You know what I'm saying? So make sure it gets out there. Make sure that people get to see it, get to hear it. That's the whole point and objective of this shiznix. The visibility. Let people see and hear that these guys are still around, and they're over here on a Thursday. Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. So yeah, going live again, I think at 10 minutes past 11 or in 25 minutes time. So if you want to join me, feel free. If not, and if you're going to bed, going to sleep, or waking up, or whatever it is, wherever you are, in whatever part of the world you are, the only thing left for me to say is, hold on, before I say that, I'll say this. Let me write this in. Let me type this in. See you in the next live show in 20 minutes. Okay. Boom. And also, okay, so it was the big thanks to Angel Manfredy. And it's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares. And it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications And don't forget about the live shows. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 9 p.m. UK time. And the interviews on Thursday around 9:15 p.m. UK time. And it's the Cal L. It's the Tank Nation. It is the Jeffrey DeRuzon. And it's the Coco One. And the D Benders. And the Nick Diaz. And the James Jameson. Up in here, joining me and joining Angel Manfredy tonight. And the only thing left for me to say is blessed.